Just chatting with Spencer Larkin. He is one of the owners of Larkin Mortuary. They have 4 different locations across the Wasatch Front. And talking about the grieving process, it's so different for everybody. How do you at Larkin Mortuary tailor the experience to each family?
Well, you know, with grief in general, we want to make sure people know it's important and it's okay, and that everybody, like you said, does it differently. And so we want to help enable those steps to occur in the mourning process. And we do that through a lot of personalized services, a lot of help after the services. And so there's a myriad of ways that we help people.
Well, I think it's so interesting that you guys have said rituals. Funeral services are a ritual. And you don't think of it as a ritual. It's just something that we've always done, which I guess classifies as a ritual.
Right.
But how do you guys make that, I don't know, when people are grieving and going through this hard time?
You know, it's really hard. It depends on the type of grief as well. If it was a sudden death, something unexpected, it makes it a little bit different. And so also age plays a huge role in that. Religion, all of those things play a big role. And so we've done a lot of personalized services. We've even had one person that loved the outdoors, and we went and had an actual casket up in Albion Basin in the middle of this beautiful field. And so for him, that was so important. We've had clown funerals. We've
Really?
Yeah, it's been really kind of fun where they've all got their gear on. And pallbearing was a little bit hard because of the shoes, but we made it work.
It's so true, though. For some, they want it to be a celebration of life experience, not a mourning of the death. I'm sure it's different for everyone.
You know, humor plays a big role in mourning, and there's a time for it. I don't think that, you know, you make light of the loss, but that's a way to deal with the loss. And so we do see that at times.
I think it's wonderful that you guys actually offer resources to your clients. What are some of the different resources you offer them in the grieving process?
So we have a lot of resources on our website that have articles and that type of stuff, but we also look at ourselves as some of the educators in the community because of all the resources out there. We have partnerships with a lot of the grief groups, Caring Connections up at the University of Utah for child grief, the Sharing Place, or the Bradley Center are 2 options.
Spencer, from your unique perspective, what advice would you give our viewers? I mean, we're all have been through this or will go through something like this.
You know, I think the most important thing is to know that it's okay to cry. From the moment we're born, we're told it's not okay to cry. You hurt your knee and you cry for a little bit and they're like, okay, here, have a piece of candy and, you know, get over it. Well, I can't think of a better time to cry and to be sad than at a funeral. And so I would cherish those moments. Take the time that you need. Make it about you.
What I think is so beautiful about, we've actually used Larkin, that's who we used for my mom and then my grandparents, is it's a beautiful time to be together as family. For us, it's almost a family reunion. Everyone comes together, and you have such a beautiful space for people to truly mourn together, laugh together, and remember those they've lost.
Yeah, we really pride ourselves and try to make it the most comfortable experience. We also really take a lot of care for the family's loved one that's passed on to make them beautiful.
Spencer, why did you go? This is a family business. It's been in the family for 130 years, but you didn't have to go into it. Why did you?
You know, my father's not involved, never has been, and I worked there through college and fell in love with helping people. It really just made a difference, seeing the difference that it made in their lives. And so that's what attracted me. Larkin
Mortuary, again, has 4 different locations. We're going to link you to their information from our site. Go to goodforutah.com/GTU, and all of that is right there. I love that you wanted to help people.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being on the show.
When we come back, Nisha gets to talk to Riker Lynch. I'm a little bit jealous.
Well, fresh off his Dancing with the Stars big night last night, Curtis.
Hey, we got some salsa, Jesse, so don't feel like you're slighted. Still ahead on Good Things Utah. How does a dinner that only takes about 15 minutes to prepare sound? And get this, you can make it for just $3 a serving. The Salsa Queen is here with that recipe a little later on.